How do you speak English well? 1. Study basic grammar and vocabulary. To speak English well, having a solid foundation in grammar and vocabulary is crucial. It means you can memorize some of the rules or every word in the English language. Instead, focus on understanding the fundamental structures of English sentences and familiarizing yourself with simple vocabulary. Resources such as grammar books, online tutorials, and language learning apps are excellent tools for building these foundational skills. As you study, pay attention to how verbs are conjugated, how sentences are constructed, and how questions are formed. Practice using new vocabulary and sentences to help solidify your knowledge. 2. Speak aloud. Speaking English aloud is one of the most effective ways to improve fluency. Whether practicing with a study partner or speaking to yourself, vocalizing your thoughts helps reinforce your language skills. You can describe what you're doing throughout the day, read passages from a book out loud, or even give a speech on a topic you're passionate about. The key is speaking regularly and getting comfortable producing English sounds and rhythms. 3. Think in English. A common hurdle for language learners is the tendency to translate from their native language into English before speaking. To bypass this, practice thinking directly in English. This shift will help you respond more quickly in conversations and think naturally in the language. Start with simple thoughts and daily activities, gradually moving on to more complex ideas as your comfort level increases. 4. Develop shadowing technique. Shadowing is an advanced language learning technique where you listen to a piece of English audio and simultaneously speak. Along with it, trying to match the speaker's intonation, rhythm, and pronunciation as closely as possible. This technique can dramatically improve your spoken English, because it trains you to produce fluent speech patterns without the pressure of generating original sentences. It's also an excellent way to enhance your listening skills and familiarize yourself with different accents. 5. Record yourself. Recording yourself speaking can be invaluable for improving your English speaking skills. By listening to your recordings, you can gain insights into your pronunciation, pacing, and fluency that you might need to notice while speaking. You'll be able to hear where you pause too long, which words you struggle with, and whether your intonation sounds natural. Use this feedback to focus your studies and practice sessions. 6. Focus on fluency over accuracy. In conversation, fluency is often more important than grammatical accuracy. While it's important to speak correctly, communicating without long pauses is crucial for maintaining the flow of conversation. Feel free to make mistakes or use simple language if it helps you keep speaking. Over time, as your fluency improves, you can work on refining your grammar and expanding your vocabulary. 7. Use fillers strategically. You can use filler words like, ah, you know, and like. It can give you a moment to think and plan what to say next without breaking the flow of conversation. These words are a natural part of spoken English and can make your speech more authentic. However, be careful to use them sparingly as they can become distracting if used excessively. 8. Set specific goals. Setting clear, achievable goals for your English learning can provide direction and motivation. Whether learning a set number of new words each day, practicing speaking for a certain amount of time, or having regular conversations with native speakers. These goals will keep you focused and help measure your progress. 9. Stay motivated and positive. Learning a new language is a long-term endeavor that requires persistence. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and don't let setbacks discourage you. A positive attitude will keep you motivated through the ups and downs of language learning. 10. Keep practicing consistently with patience. Consistency is vital when learning to speak English well. Look for opportunities to use English in everyday situations, whether ordering food at a restaurant, asking for directions, or chatting with friends online. Be patient with yourself as progress in language learning often comes in waves. Plateaus will follow periods of rapid improvement. Remember that speaking English well is a journey that involves continuous practice and exposure to the language. Integrating these strategies into your daily routine will make you more confident and proficient in speaking English. Good luck! Let's learn English through a story about Mary. Mary was a college student from a small village surrounded by beautiful hills and fields. She had a happy life there but wanted to see more of the world. So, she packed her things, hugged her mom goodbye, and took a bus to the big city to go to college. When she arrived in the city, everything was so different. The buildings were huge, and there were many cars and people everywhere. It was deafening compared to her quiet village. Mary felt lost and alone because everything moved quickly, and nobody had time to help her. At college, Mary found the classes hard. The other students seemed to know so much more than she did. They talked about things she didn't understand, and sometimes, they laughed when she spoke because she sounded different. But Mary didn't give up. She went to the city's libraries and read lots of books. She learned new things every day. She realized that if she worked hard, she could do just as well as anyone else at college. Mary also started going to parks in the city. They were peaceful places where she could relax and think of home. She watched children play, and people run, and it made her feel better. As time passed, Mary got used to city life. She made friends at college who liked her for who she was. They helped her when she didn't understand something in class, and she helped them, too. She learned how to get around the city and found her favorite places to eat and have fun. Mary even started to enjoy the city's busyness. She liked seeing all the different people and the bright lights at night. She found that the town was beautiful, just like her village. By the end of her first year, Mary was doing great in her classes. She had learned so much and felt proud of herself. She knew she had been brave enough to leave her village and come to the city. It had been hard, but she had done it.